Now we have a very special interview with Officer Walker, who told us a few extreme cases in which making bad choices affected many lives.
Sure, I'll give you two stories. One involves alcohol, and the other one will involve drugs. Several people have heard this story in HM's class because I help with her Chem Sem class. This was, I don't know, when I was working up north by Dayton.
Hello, this is Katie Slattery with today's news update brought to you by IHTN. As you may or may not know, it is Red Ribbon Week here at Indian Hill, and we were asked to do a video on it for the students. We thought we should see what the students know first, so we asked students the simple question, what is Red Ribbon Week?
What is Red Ribbon Week, Oliver?
Red Ribbon Week for drugs.
Good drugs.
Yeah, it's the fight against drugs. Red Ribbon. Wear one for drugs.
Go Red Ribbon.
Drugs.
Mark, what's Red Ribbon Week?
I got this on too.
You already said.
I'll do it again. Red ribbon is love. Red ribbon is love and hair. And Ollie. Ollie loves red ribbons more than life. Some countries use red ribbon as currency. Others use it as punishment. I love red ribbon and you should too.
Week mean to you.
It means that
Don't do drugs.
don't do drugs. We roll deep.
How deep?
6'4".
6
feet under.
Robbie, what does Red Ribbon Week mean to you?
Red Ribbon Week means that you get second place. I don't know what Red Ribbon Week means.
Drugs and alcohol.
Drugs and alcohol?
Yeah.
It means do not use drugs and alcohol.
Good man.
Thank you.
Sean, what's Red Ribbon Week?
Was it AIDS? Somebody's dying of AIDS or something? I don't know. Maybe they weren't it.
Sounds right.
What's Red Ribbon Week? What's Red Ribbon Week?
Red Ribbon Week is drug free.
All right, you're out. You're lost. You're out. You can't participate.
Sam, what does Red Ribbon Week mean to you? Keep playing your game.
It's where you don't do drugs and promote not doing drugs.
There you go. Is it important to you? All right, go ahead.
Just me.
This is what happens when you don't listen during Red Ribbon Week.
Chin on the wall. Put your hands on the wall. Listen to me. Keep your feet out. Right hand.
He knows his right.
I know my rights.
Chin on the wall. Got it. You want to go back?
No, sir.
What if he did?
As you can tell, not many students had any idea of what the exact meaning of Red Ribbon Week is. So we thought we would first share with you a little background information and then show you an interview we were lucky enough to get with Officer Walker. The National Red Ribbon Week celebration has been going on since 1988. It is sponsored by the National Family Partnership and has been held every year from October 23rd to 31st to honor the memory of DEA agent Kiki Camarena, who was assassinated in Mexico by a drug cartel in 1985. He believed that one person could make a difference. Inspired by Camarena, his friends and family began wearing red ribbons to commemorate his commitment against drugs. Now, individuals, communities, and especially schools throughout the country have taken up the banner of the red ribbon, continuing to honor that commitment to prevent America's youth from ever using illegal drugs. We here at Indian Hill are also joining in these celebrations. Students will be handing out ribbons during lunch and listening to various speakers in order to promote Red Ribbon Week. Now we have a very special interview with Officer Walker, who told us a few extreme cases in which making bad choices affected many lives.
Sure, I'll give you two stories. One involves alcohol, and the other one will involve drugs. Several people have heard this story in HM's class because I help with her Chem Sem class. This was, I don't know, when I was working up north by Dayton. Hit skip, auto accident in a bar. We got the name. It was a van, had a business name on it. The guy had a prior DUI. He said he was possibly intoxicated, leaving the bar, hits a car in the parking lot and leaves. We go to the business. The van's there, the damage is there. We bang on the door. Suspect comes to the door, opens it up. There's four of us in the doorway, 4 policemen. The first officer he encounters, he kicks between the legs and drops him to the ground. The second officer, he punches in the face, takes him down. Then he runs into the building. The business was a kitchen cabinet manufacturer. Got a lot of wood, a lot of power tools and things like that. Well, he runs into this dark warehouse. My partner and I chase after him. Not knowing what he's going to do, we've got our expandable batons out. He's probably, 50 feet ahead of us. And he runs around these pallets. Skids are stacked, 10, 12 feet tall. It's dark, very, very dimly lit. Hear a sound, hear a tool or machine kick on. So my instinct was, oh my God, he's gonna come after us with a saw. So you put your baton away, you draw your gun. Come around the corner. We come around the corner just in time. Large saw. It's a 4-foot radial arm saw. The blade is 4 foot in diameter. Lays his head down on it. It's all computerized. Hits the button, and not only does he cuts his head off. Not only does he cut his head off, he watches it. You know why he does this?
Why?
After talking to his family, he's convicted of 1 DUI. If he was convicted of a second one, he would have had to serve 3 days in jail. So he cuts his head off. And of course, who does that affect? It affects his family. Does it affect me? Does it affect my partner who had to witness that? Oh my God, yeah. Nobody wants to see someone else cut their head off.
Yeah.
It affects the 2 guys that he injured. So that's alcohol. And another one involving, say, drugs. I was working night shift again. We get an accident up on I-75. It was a family coming from Florida, husband and wife, in a van with their 2 twin 5-year-old sons in the back of the van in the bed, sleeping. It's probably 3 o'clock in the morning. A woman just got off of work at a local bar, had some drinks, was doing some cocaine. Coming up behind him in a hurry to get home, rear ends the van, hits the van so hard that it rips a hole in the back left corner of the van, sends the van into a spin. It goes into the median. When Dad, the driver of the van, gets out of the car, one of his 5-year-old sons is hanging halfway out of the van, out of the wreckage, covered in blood. Dad removes the little boy. I arrive. Of course, he's very emotional. His 5-year-old little boy is dead there, laying in his arms. Dad's covered in blood. The driver of the other car is yelling and screaming at Dad, the driver, because she thought it was his fault. She thought that he hit him. She's so high. She caused a real problem, didn't care that this little boy was dead. His little brother was crying, witnessed it. The other little boy was okay. And she's in prison now. She was convicted of a felony, of course, because anytime drugs or alcohol are involved in an auto accident, it makes it aggravated. So it was an aggravated vehicular homicide. She went to prison. Her family's disrupted. Can you imagine the impact that this has had on the victim's family? Mom and Dad lost one of their sons. What about, the other 5-year-old little boy? I think about this often. How's he doing today? He saw his little boy, his little brother, bloody in Dad's arms, dead. Coming back from Disney World, coming back from vacation, going home. It affected me. There's nothing worse than
Having to see that.
having to see that and having to, hold a dead child. I've had to do it once before where a father killed his 6-year-old little boy, and it's very troubling, and it's something I think about today. I think about it often. And if this lady wasn't drinking, wasn't doing drugs, this probably would have never happened. They probably would have enjoyed trips to Disney World over and over and over again. Do you think they'll go back to Disney World? I doubt it. It's a terror enough. The importance of being alcohol and drug free, especially through high school and college. I mean, you guys are creating your lives, and there's so many other things that you can do out here than to waste your time on this. There's time for drinking if that's your thing later when you're old enough. There are more important things right now.
Okay.
Drugs are never the answer.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for joining us today, Officer Walker.
Thanks
It's
for
been
having
very
me.
nice
I
meeting you.
I appreciate it. I like doing this.
Thank you for joining us. We hope that everyone learns a lot during Red Ribbon Week. I'm Katie Slattery, and this was another news update brought to you by the Indian Hill Television Network.
Mr. Howe, what's Red Ribbon Week?
What's what?
What is Red Ribbon Week?
It's the week that everybody stays off bad items.
There you go. Thank you for your time. Hey, bake sale people. French Club. We have a question for you.
My hack.
My hack might be.
Sorry, guys.
What is Red Ribbon Week?
Drug awareness.
There you go. What does it mean to you? Like, how important is it to you?
It means to stay drug free.
If you do drugs, you're going to die.
It means not to ruin your mind with drugs.
Nice. Simply put,
Don't do drugs. Support my hat.
Yeah.
all right.
Clear thinking.
Eat our food.
What is Red Ribbon Week, guys? Drug free is the way to be. It's for like
For anti-drugs.
drug free. Drug free America.
It's to support a drug-free Ohio in the United States.
I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch for me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over me. We have a duet by Lauren Schlomer and Julian Spatz.
think what a sad situation to be outside on your own, to go through life with no playmates, to go through life all alone. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We were meant to cherish moments. Beside you is where I will stay. Evermore and always will be one though we're two. For I will never leave you. I will never lose you. I will never leave you. I will never go away. We will never cherish moments. Beside you is where I will stay. That's where I will stay. Evermore and always. Evermore will be one though we're two. One though we're two. I will never. I will never.
I'll be right back.
Alright, sorry.
At this time, I'd like to introduce a new group to Indian Hill High School. This is a thrill for me, and they're doing such a great job. This is the new men's chorus this year, and we hope that it's small, but hey, they're making a great sound, and this part of the program, they're going to sing a couple classical numbers for you, and then we're going to bring them out a little bit later. So, yeah, you ready? Okay, and this is under the direction of Mr. Phil Cleary.
trying to probably. How much more they on do?
Hey, David, is there a patio?
And singing to your next is David Robinson.
He'll be singing Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx.
Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, how can we say forever? Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I wonder how we can survive this romance. But in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. Next we have junior Julie Lassard singing Nature Boy from Moulin Rouge.
If there are any more premieres in the room, they need to leave now so they can change. Thank you. Right.
There was a boy magic day he passed my way, and while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
Now we got to give her a little time and a little time to change. And if you remember, a couple years ago, I asked my husband to sing with me. And so I'm going to ask my whole family to sing with me tonight. Oh, please, thanks. So I'd like to introduce my son Andrew, who is 10 this year, and my husband David, and I don't think he'll want me to share his age with you. Yeah. And we really enjoy singing together all the time, but the only time we get to sing is in the car. We spend a lot of time in the car, as I'm sure a lot of you do. And so we work out things. We've got a great arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner. We'll have to do some here for you. But anyway, this is a song that I think many of you will remember. Carole King wrote this, and the Beatles recorded it on one of their first albums.
Please Please Me album.
Yeah, oh, thank you. And then the Cookies, and do you know them? Cookies recorded this song. This is Chains, called Chains. Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. Chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Whoa, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains. Well, I can't break away from these chains. Can't run around, 'cause I'm not free. Whoa, these chains of love got
like to announce the last soloist of this set, and then we'll get on with the major part of the program. This is Erin Zippel, who is a senior this year, and she's going to be singing Cabaret from Cabaret. Erin.
Is sitting alone in your room. Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret auction. Come to the cabaret. Down the knitting, the book and the broom. Time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret auction. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Stop by and knitting from cradle to tomb. Isn't that long a stay? Life is a cabaret auction. Only a cabaret auction. And I'm a
And now I'd like to introduce this year's premiere. December 8th at 5 o'clock. The premiers have been invited to sing at the University of Cincinnati's College Conservatory of Music for their Feast of Carols. This concert is a long-standing tradition at CCM, and they usually ask a high school choir to sing, and all the conservatory choirs sing also at this time. And it's usually a Friday evening with a different high school group, Saturday evening with another high school group, and then Sunday we'll be performing with this group. It's a great family event in concert if you have a chance to catch that. And it is Sunday. I'm going to send out information next week about tickets, or you can call the CCM box office. For those of you that are familiar with CCM, this is an art school that is probably world-renowned. And it's called the College Conservatory of Music, but there's also dance and theater and the other arts there also. It's a full conservatory. The next three pieces will be performed at this concert. The third piece is a brand new arrangement of this piece. I'm sure it will sound familiar to all of you, or many of you. And it was written for choir and a piano duo. Mr. Clary and Ms. Heather Nestide, our new middle school vocal music teacher, will be playing the piano for us tonight and showing off their talent over there. And the gentleman that wrote the arrangement is here tonight for this premiere performance, Mr. Howard Helvey. And he's in the back here. Howard, where are you?
you're cruel. I don't know what to do. I've been there with my heart out in my hand. But what you must understand is you can't let the chance to love him pass you by.
twisting turn that leads us to who knows where. But I'm strong, strong enough to carry it. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go, till there is none no burden is easy to bear. We'll get there, for I know He will not discomfort me. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. If I'm waiting at all, I'm waiting with sadness that everyone's heart isn't filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on our way there, why not share? And the road doesn't take me down at all. He ain't heavy, not heavy at all. He ain't heavy, not heavy at all. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He's my brother. He's my brother.
Good evening. My name is Alexandra Shoney. The song I am about to sing is from The Mikado, which is written by Gilbert and Sullivan, who also, coincidentally, wrote this year's powwow, Pirates of Penzance. We hope that you all will join us on February 20th, 21st, and 22nd for our performance. The 22nd, we have made a special change. Instead of doing a Wednesday night show, we will be doing a Saturday matinee, hopefully making powwow more accessible to families. The sun was raised o'er the blaze with heaven-giving glory. Does not deny his majesty, he scorns to tell a story. He won't explain why much for shame so kindly be endured. she lights up well, so I for one don't blame her. I'll pray make no mistake, we are not shy, we're very wide awake, the fun and I. I'll pray make no mistake, we are not shy, we're very wide awake, the moon and I. You gotta make the morning last, just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling
What you knowing? I can do watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? When I was a little boy, when I was just a boy, and the devil would call my name. When I was just a boy, I'll say now, who do you think you're fooling? When I was just a boy, I'm a consecrated fool. When I was just a boy, I'm a singer in the Sunday choir. Oh, I'm a love me.
She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me.
I was grown to be a man, and the devil called my name. That's a little purity. She loved me a man.
To be a man.
Purity. Oh, Mama loved me. She loved me. She get down on her knees and hugged me. Oh, she loved me like a
next number is from the Pirates of Penzance, and Alex told you a little bit about Gilbert and Sullivan. And this particular piece in the show, the daughters are, I guess, being invaded by the pirates, and the pirates are decided they're going to marry all these girls, the daughters of the Major General. And he was pretty busy. There are a lot of daughters. He comes out to save them. He appears. The general comes out just in the nick of time and sees all these pirates, and so he thought it would be best to introduce himself. And so that's what this song is about. This is the introduction of the general. And tonight we have 3 young men who are going to play that part. But I really thought we needed a few more pirates. But a couple gentlemen that I talked to about this were not very cooperative, and they said, we don't have time to do the choreography, learn to do the choreography. Well, I'll get them. So I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Quattroni. And, do I still have a job? Our principal, Mr. Barton. Sorry, Bob. So anyway, thank you guys. They really make handsome pirates, don't they? So anyway, this is Modern Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical. From marathon to Waterloo and all to categorical. I'm very well acquainted to with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About my no theorem, I'm teeny with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beans and immaculus. In short, and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
I know I'm in the history, king of the sense of paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote an elegiac, solve the crimes of Heliogabalus. Conics, I can quote peculiarities for Ravenloss. I can tell undusted Raphael from Gerontophanies. I know the broken chorus from the fronts of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's din of four. And whistle on the yes from that inferno, not to Binnafor. Whistle on the yes from that inferno, not to Binnafor. Whistle on the yes from that inferno, not to Binnafor. Whistle on the yes from that inferno, not to Binnafor. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short, and matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
That's what I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin. I can tell its sight, a mouse of rifle from a javelin. When such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in anatomy. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. You'll say a better Major General has never sat at you. Say a better Major General has never sat at you. Say a better Major General has never sat at you. Say a better Major General has never sat at you. With my military knowledge, though I was lucky and infantry, it even brought down to the beginning of the century, and still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Well, that brings us to our last song. What a day this has been. I'd like to thank my family for their support, all of their support, and the sound crew tonight, Mr. Strider, Ryan Kennedy, and Bill Fry. Please help me thank those people for all this time. I'd like to thank the video crew, Clark Brin, and I'm sorry we didn't know who was going to show up to help them for the crew, and I don't have their names, but please thank them. And you can buy a videotape for $10 if you like of the show. Let's thank those guys. I forgot to introduce the rhythm section. They had a song all prepared and I just went right over it. Sorry, guys. But I'd like to introduce the rhythm section. Mr. Strider, Steve Strider on drums. Mr. John Matre, who teaches at Deer Park, on bass. And of course, Mr. Phil Clary on the piano. There were two ladies in particular who helped make this event possible. I'd like you to help me thank Mrs. Karina Rosside, who did all the tickets and his food and costumes. Thank you, Karina. Our event chairperson, Mrs. Katie Strike, who has done this now for a few years. I can't thank enough for helping to make this major event possible. Where's Katie? Where are you, Katie? Right there. Hey, hello, Katie. Such a major job. If anybody wants it next year, let me know, okay? I want to thank the boosters for helping us purchase so many of the items that are needed for a group like this. If you haven't had a chance to contribute to the boosters and what they do, please do that because they help the arts and the sports program, just everything. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart. And to all the parents, those parents that help tonight, make the food, and parents that help throughout the year with all the other events, thank you so much for all your support. Please continue to support the arts. They're so important. And now, it's just really too darn hot.
I'd like to sup with my baby tonight. Fill my cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight. And blow myself for my baby tonight. I'd like to sup for my baby tonight.
And blow my top for my baby tonight. I'd be up top with my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's hot.
According to the Kinsey report, every average man you know much prefers to play his favorite sport when the temperature is low.
But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot,
Mr. Adam,
or Miss Madam is not. 'Cause too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's hot. It's too darn hot. Hot. It's hot. It's too darn hot.